mic across the floor. Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing this evening? I thank you all for watching this evening. I'm going to wait until we get some people moving on in. Let me wait till I get about a good 20 or 30 and we'll go. Okay? Bonjour. Hello, hello, hello. We will see. We'll see if the kids come in this evening. They may not. But I'm going to anticipate at least 20 and we will begin. Oh, Melcy, thank you so much. I'll leave it to the front. All right, we're at 16 people, 4 more pop in, and we're going to get started, okay? Thank you so much, MD. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you so, so, so very much. Please make sure you go ahead and share this. If you're here, thank you so much, Shari. Melcy. If you're already here, please make sure that you share the video so people know that we are on live and popping. Thank you so very much. You know, next time I go live, I'm going to go live, do Instagram live and YouTube live at the same time. I have the ability to do so now, so I should do that. All right. We have our 20 people in right now, so I'm going to begin. Bonsoir, je suis Commodore Aranudou de la Cour Impériale, mon nom est Dos de la Ponte. I am Queen Commodore, the Hoodoo Queen of the Imperial Court, mon nom est Dos de la Ponte, owner of Commodore's Conjure, the creators and founders of the annual Hoodoo Queen Conjure Fete, the proud owners of Conjure South, ConjureSouth.com, Conjure South Publications, and the Conjure South Hoodoo Institute of Traditional African American Conjure, Roots Work, and Divination. Bienvenue sur ma chaîne. Welcome to my channel. Before we begin, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, leave a sweet, kind comment below, and comment as we are maneuvering through this evening, and hit your notification button. I also want to encourage you to please, if you do not mind, go and subscribe to my artist channel. I have new music coming out almost every month. And I have my equine, my horse journey, as well as also talk about spiritual things as well. Hello, Teresa. Bonjour. How are you? How are you? How are you? So, yeah, so there's that. So tonight we are going to get right into this thing, but I want to bring up a couple of things before we really get in. No, you know what? I don't know. I was going to talk about books and not publishing, but books and purchasing books and things you need to look out for, so forth and so on. But let's not. Let's go right ahead and get into the free weekly Zodiac readings, okay? Now, whenever we get to the free weekly, I do need to mention that. I gotta mention that. So some of you are trying to get to my my website. My host provider, the company, their servers and backup servers went down. So it's preventing people from viewing ConjureSouth.com. ConjureSouth.com should be back up and running probably tomorrow morning. I'm pretty certain. So just be aware of that. This up and coming Wednesday is the next community service. This is a huge community service. It is the money and love domination service that comes with the spell oil, roll-on oil, which is a conjure oil that you can use on your body like a perfume or a cologne, and it is going to dominate either love or money. And I will show you how to work with those as well. Okay. But anyways, so we are waiting till the servers kick back on. And once that is done, you'll be good to go. Do not miss this. I just had the last community service, the Pay Me Now and Steady Money has done well. I think I mentioned last week that one of my clients won 4 jackpots at the Wind Creek Casino here in Alabama. Okay. But yeah, so there's that. This particular community service is huge because this is my spring version of the Agent Rapide. The Agent Rapide every year in November that I do, this past year I think brought over $400,000 if I'm not mistaken. Now mind you, I never get any of that. But for the community was able to accumulate that much. And so this is the version of that, but it's leveled up because it also involves love. So there's all of that. So make sure that you check out ConjureSouth.com tomorrow so that you can purchase your community service, and hopefully you purchase the option. GC said yes, she got $350,000, from that service. And that happens normally. People get large lump sums of money, and I know if you got somebody in my family got 70, if I'm not mistaken, and they're still getting large lump sums of money from that service. So this is that version of the winter service. Enjoy. So there's that. If you were looking to get a I don't know what you're asking, Emma. How to make that money. Yeah. So Empress 8 Plus says it's the same thing for her. Large lump sum of money continuously. And that means you have to be a money manager because otherwise, and it is what it is. And I really hope I think about myself this time because the queen needs it. I really, really do. But if I don't, I'm perfectly fine, whatever. How do you sign up? You have to go to my website, ConjureSouth.com. But ConjureSouth.com is down right now because my host service, the servers broke. And so both the server and the backup server, but they said they have restarted. I just got an email a couple of hours ago saying they're restarting it. Everything is rebooting, and it takes a couple of hours. And you got to think I'm not the only business this particular service does. Make sure you are cleansed, healed, and open to receive the blessings. No blockages. That is absolutely correct. So getting something like the restart trio that we have is great for that. You do need to make sure that you are cleansed. You need to make sure that your roads are open. You need to make sure that you are protected as well, without a doubt. Oh, thank you so much, Jay. Hello, Josie. Oh, merci, Josie. Josie, Abi Josie is here. She is one of my students from the Country South Hoodoo Institute. JC says she did the restart candle, the restart trio, and it is the bomb. Well, thank you so very much. And let me mention this too about community services as well as products, okay? Yes, I will make a post so that everyone can see that the site is back up. I could literally do money workings, every money community services every month of the year, and they could all be different. I'm going to tell you why. Because certain spirits that are inside these oils may work for you and not for somebody else. And this is why I may do a candle, or why I may do a dirt, or why I may do a bath. And it could all be for money, or it can all be for something. Here in America, money is a big thing because not that everybody is out here trying to fight to get it, but unfortunately, it's the only way that we can live and survive. So it's really important to know that what works for somebody may not work for you. It doesn't mean that that the magic isn't there, the conjuring isn't there. It just means that those spirits don't align with you. And so where an oil of mine may not work for you, a candle is where it's at. A candle may not work for you, but a dirt may be where it's at. A dirt may not work for you, and bath crystals may be where it's at. None of those things may work, and I may need to make a mojo hand for you. None of that may work, I may need to make a doll for you. None of that may work, I may need to make a particular bath or a jar for you. So it's really important to understand that it works differently for different people, and everything doesn't work for everybody. And sometimes it works differently. Okay? It works, but then it works differently. So that's something else to think about as well. Excuse me. So, as you all know, this weekend I was supposed to put the spell oracle cards for pre-order, but since the site is down, I can't do that. Okay? And thank you. Yeah, I see you all are in the comments mentioning, if you're at an apartment, flower pots. Thank y'all so much for listening. Thank you so much for listening. So I will tell you, even though I am not responding to your comments, it's because I see what they are saying, and they are saying the truth, because they are literally repeating exactly what I have been teaching. So thank y'all, and not just thank y'all for repeating, but thank you all for listening. Like, that's the thing for me. Thank you for listening and applying. That's where it's at for me. Yes. So I was going to have these for pre-order, but I couldn't get to my site to do so. So until I can, these are not for pre-order just yet. And it's perfectly okay. It gives me more time to get the details in order. Empress Plus said, we ain't grain of salt, students. I thank you so very much. It makes a world of difference. And honestly, people want to know, how do we keep these traditions alive? It is literally feeding and sharing the true traditions, versus these new age thoughts. Yeah, so once the site goes back up, I can upload these, and I will let everybody know when the spell oracle cards are available. And I will just show you. This is the royal set, which is a small set, which has 54 cards, and this is the grand set, which has 48 cards. Okay. These cards are black and gold and white with a beautiful gold edging on the side. Beautiful imagery. Oops. There are reversals here in the card set. There are reversals that can be read. Look how beautiful that is. I love that. People ask, what's the difference between the large set and the small set? So the smaller size has more Royal 8 cards. And the Royal 8 cards are the cards that look like this, that are gold and white. So they have they have more Royal 8 cards. Here's another Royal 8 card. Another Royal 8 card. Love, love, love. This old rat. That's not a Royal 8 card, but I love the imagery. It includes spirits of hoodoo, as well as the beautiful time symbols of the moon, sun, and stars. So anyways, that will be available as soon as possible. All of these decks come with the cards, a guidebook, and an oil. And there's something else I keep forgetting. But yeah. Also, I would like to mention that I know that I need to still add a lot of people to their regular Facebook classes, as well as the Conjure Fit Facebook group. And again, as I mentioned, it will take me a time. But Conjure Fit put me back about 2 weeks anyways, already behind, I'm pretty certain. But the Conjure Fit definitely sets me back. So please be patient with me. And I want to do something very special for those that have purchased the classes and have not went into your classes yet. I think I'm trying to figure out something special to do. Give you either free services or free product or something. But I'm wanting to do something because I do respect and I do appreciate your energy, time, and your hard-earned money that you have invested into these classes to invest in yourself. So I just want to say that. Tonight I will be using the Spell Oracle cards. I go from Capricorn to Sagittarius. Capricorn to Sagittarius I will be using. Okay. And also, could you please, please, please give me a thumbs up? We got 57 people here. There's 21 thumbs up. Okay. So from Capricorn to Sagittarius, Capricorn to Sagittarius, let's begin. I will begin once I see those thumbs up get at least a 40. If we can get up to 40, I'll be happy. That's more than half the people that are in here. We're at 33 thumbs up, 35 thumbs up. $38 thumbs up. 39 thumbs up. Come on. Hallelujah. Ha ha. 42 thumbs up. Thank y'all. All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Capricorns. Capricorns, you have the card of the smoke reverse. Okay? The smoke reverse. This literally tells Capricorns that this week you are going to see slight issues, slight problems, sort of kind of situations. You're going to see smoke, but guess what, my baby? There's no fire. There's no reason to be bent out of shape. There's no reason to go digging in deep. Don't be going in tonight, okay? So you ain't going to have to be going in this week because there's not anything to go in about. So don't create or bring up this fantasy or issue that isn't there. So if there's smoke, it's literally smoke. There's no fire. There's no reason to have to delve deep. So whatever issues that you see this week, any concerns you see this week, recognize them, acknowledge them, handle them, and release them. Okay? And Aquarius, you get the Dark Man reverse. This tells us that there are going to be opportunities that come your way that seem too good to be true. And they are. But the issue with this is, it really says that you accept that you accept ACCEPT, this salt, thinking that is sugar. But the beautiful thing about this is it hasn't happened yet. So you have the ability, my loves, not to accept that salt for sugar. But instead, when this opportunity comes up, you can go, let me assess this situation. Let me watch how you move. Bloop, bloop, got you. I see you. Make like Houdini, push, be gone. Very simple, very easy, all right? So I want you to be very aware this week of the blessings you receive and who is, and if there's multiple people who are giving you that particular situation. Pisces, you get the card of l'hiver reverse. L'hiver, the winter reverse. Pisces, the spirits are saying that this is a week of action for you. This is not a week to reserve your energy. This is not a week to be all in your hibernated state. This is a week that says work has to be done. You need to get up and move. You got to get things moving and going. This really speaks strongly to that space of, hello Justin, speaking to the space of prayer without work is dead. You prayed up, Pooh. You prayed up. Now, let's do the work. Prayer without work is dead. And right now, you on life support. You need to get in the move. You need to get moving. You need to get things done. Okay? Get things done, get things moving. Aries, you get the card of the eclipse. The card of the eclipse is a card that says that this week will provide promises, vows, commitments, but truly unity. The idea of two elements coming together, moving as one. So this week, you're going to really see where things are coming together and moving as one being. Not as a team, but literally as one being. This is a card that truly represents mariage. Et mariage represente l'engagement. That commitment, the marriage. Okay? This again can also mean contracts, commitments, leases, loans, whatever situation may be, but there is definitely something clear to that respect there, Aries. Taurus, nous avons les trois roues. This is the three wheels. Taurus, this is a card that says there is going to be a major blockage this week. This is a card that says, Taurus, you need to do a blockbuster. Excuse me. You need to do a blockbuster. You need to have someone do a blockbuster for you. But this large issue needs to be removed fully and wholeheartedly. Fully and wholeheartedly. Okay? So there is one issue that is in your way, not a lot of little ones, just one. And so if you go ahead and bring that focus to that one, the side effects, the annoying side effects, will be eliminated. D'accord? Merci. Gemini. Gemini, you get the card of Le Cheval reverse. Le Cheval reverse is the card of the horse reverse. This says that this week, my Geminis, you are not moving in confidence. You are not moving in knowing. You really need some direction, but not even real direction as it is. You need to be confident in the direction that you're moving. Okay? Embrace the journey that you have been given. Okay? Embrace that journey. Know that journey. And the biggest thing is this, and I say it all the time, there is no reason, no need to worry and get worked up about what's going on and what's happening when you know that the ancestors are truly guiding and protecting your life. There is no need to worry because you've already achieved what it is you're supposed to receive, though you have not, though it has not come into fruition. Okay? Very, very important. Very important here. Cancers. You get the card of the Guard. Look how beautiful that is. The Guard. This says that this week, you're going into this week guarded. You are going into this week with some side eye, some concerns truly. Hello, Margot. Another, and Marcel, all Country South Institute students. This is saying that you are a little bit standoffish this week. Your guards are up, which is causing you to distance yourself, or you may need to be more guarded this week and distance yourself and do some really strong protection surrounding you. Not that you're going to be attacked, but it's this thing of this. The preparation of being attacked is truly where you are not affected. So if I'm telling you now your guards need to be up or your guards are up, then you need to make sure that that is done. And I'm not saying again that you're going to be thrown for. I'm saying, you know, you can have it could be somebody that's around you in your life that's really, just really trying to affect, not attack, but affect what you're doing. Have those guards up. Treat people as they are, not for who they could be and who they said they were, but who they are. I see you. I'm going to trust you with a 10-foot pole. Okay? And it's just that space, all right? Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Let me do this again. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Leo. Leo, you get the card of the Beaver. The card of the Beaver, Leos, tells you that you literally absolutely GC. The card of the Beaver, Leos, said that what is supposed to be provided for you will be provided for you, but more importantly, what you are to fulfill, you will have the ability to do so. This is a very beautiful thing. This is the card of the provider. This is the card of the meat of the home. This literally again says, whatever this week supposed to give you, you gonna get. But whatever you're supposed to fulfill this week in whatever spaces those are, you will be able to fulfill them. You are the provider. Virgo. Virgo, you get the card of the root reverse. The root reverse tells us that you, my Virgos, are not in a good sound space this week. This tells us that the foundation to your week is not strong. The foundation, the ground, the earth you stand on as you are stepping into this week isn't strong. We need to bring some attention to your foundation. So I'm going to tell you, everything that you touch this week, everything that you experience will be a result from the source of where you're standing, okay? Where you are. I also want to encourage you that you may not physically be in the right place at the right time this week. You may physically be in the wrong spaces. So when you're thinking about your week, when you're thinking about your week, and you're thinking about where you are, where you're going, what you're trying to do, make sure, and it goes to the video that I posted today on my Kotalia page here on YouTube, is your space, is your foundation conducive to the blessings you claim you are worth and deserving of having? Is your foundation, because your foundation is going to set you up. How is your relationship with yourself and those around you this week before you make a step? Okay, check that and check your team. Check yourself and check your team. Libra, you get the card of La Bouche. I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards as well. La Bouche, the mouth. This tells us that communication for you this week is going to be key. It's going to be strong. Okay? So, Libras, your week is going to be based off of communication. Okay? Communication. What you are saying, how you are saying it, your delivery. Your delivery. I'm going to teach y'all something. It's never about what you say. It's about how you say it and where it comes from. 9 times out of 10, I can say anything I want to anybody. And everybody normally receives it well because they understand that it's coming from a place of love. So for you this week, Libras, make sure that you are aware of your mouth and your tongue. You may want to put a little honey on your lips so all the words that fall out of your face, out of your mouth, out of your head is sweet to the ears it land on. Scorpio, you get the card of the Black Cat reverse. Look at that little kitty. The Black Cat reverse literally tells us that this week is not going to be the luckiest and most favorable week to you. So this is a very clear indication that you need to do a cleansing, number 1. And you also need to do a road opener, 2. Look, you need the reset trio. I just put it to you that way. You need the reset trio. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If you order the reset trio today, you ain't going to get it this week. But getting the reset trio would be ideal to cleanse yourself, remove those obstacles on those roads, and protect yourself. But a really big thing that a lot of people forget to do is once you have opened your roads and cleanse yourself, you need to put something on those roads to receive. And this is where you crush up those cloves to a powder and stick in your shoe. Or you're going to take sugar and put it under the sole of your shoe. Or you're going to take some sugar water and pull out of your front door and light a candle and bring that sweetness onto your path and your life. Okay? Last but not least, Sagittarius, we get the card of the Rooster. This tells us that there is definitely things arriving this week for us. There will be things arriving. There will be new opportunities, new days coming. But there is a very strong arrival. There's a very clear introduction to something or something this week. But the arrival of something great, something positive, something favorable, definitely will be making themselves incredibly known. Okay? So, my loves, that is your free weekly Zodiac reading. I appreciate you so very much. I thank you for your energy and time. I hope that this was beneficial to you. Please make sure that you check at conjuresouth.com tomorrow. And yeah, so just thank you all so very much. I am going to yes. So I'm going to drink the rest of this coffee, get some rest, and get up. Last night I had 2 premonitions of death, deliberate murders, and they woke me up, and it was frightening to go back to sleep, which means that this is going to happen without a doubt. And so I need some rest so I can get up and get some work done, some spiritual work done for my clients. Yeah. I'm gonna tell y'all really quickly the story. I will tell you the story, okay? Y'all want a little story time? Y'all want a little quick vision premonition story time? So, I was in a store in Atlanta, a spiritual store in Atlanta, and I'm familiar with this store. I have not been in workings with this store for maybe 2 years now. But I was in this particular spiritual store, and this man came in and was upset about something. He then looked at this bowl with a candle in it and water, and he mentioned how dirty it was. And so the woman behind the desk, who I know, began to sort of snap off at him. So he went out of the front door, took a chair, and broke the glass of the door. They continued to scream at him, the woman behind the front desk and an assistant, and he reached in his pocket, pulled out a gun, walked up to the lady in the front desk, and shot her point blank. Period. Bonne nuit, Clifton. Bonne nuit. So the assistant then begins to try to fight him, and he pushes her into another room. She tries to go out of this door, falls on the ground, points the gun, and shoots her. Proceeds to walk back through the store, out of the broken door, out of the front glass of the door, and put his gun back in his pocket, put on his hat, and walked away. Now let me explain to you that dream. In my family's lineage, in my family's personal lineage, okay, if a gun is involved, this is a deliberate attack. If a gun is involved, it is a deliberate attack. So, both of these individuals, both of these women are going to die. The last time I had a vision a premonition, it wasn't a vision. A premonition is different. A vision is something that you see. A premonition is something you experience. Okay? And so my heart is racing because I'm in this space and bullets and all the kinds of things. But the last premonition I had like this, all 3 people who were targeted, 2 of them are dead and 1 of them is on the way. To be honest, if I have to just say it how it is. Now, I'm gonna tell you what's real messed up. Or what's the shocking part of all of this? So because premonitions freak me out. And so this is a lot. That's what I tell a lot of people. Y'all think y'all are in with this stuff. You don't, I promise you don't know. When you have a premonition and your life is in danger, you are scared to go back to sleep. You are scared because my heart is racing, all of those things. So I get up. I immediately message a friend who lives here in Mobile, who knows the people in Atlanta. I message, oh, y'all are on the cell phone. I messaged her and I said, are you up? I have something crazy to tell you. She calls me immediately. She goes, I got something crazy to tell you too, but you go first. I tell her my dream or my premonition. She literally, okay? She literally said, Queen, I am on the way to Atlanta and I just talked to that person that you said that would be shot. Literally. Mind you, this girl who's leaving Mobile and was heading to Atlanta today hasn't been to Atlanta in about 2 years and really had no reason to go other than spiritual reasons with that particular space. Oh, I told the girl about my vision. I told her to tell the girls when she got to the store about my vision. Is not going to change anything, but at least they can prepare. I can guarantee you that. Because in my visions, if there is a gun, there is deliberate action. If you are shot, it's done. There is no coming back from that. There is no coming back from that. So, because a lot of people, that's what a lot of people don't get and don't understand. A lot of y'all think, ooh, having these visions are supposed to, it's supposed to prevent things from happening. This is not Charmed. This is not Chilling Adventures of Cotalia. No. Most premonitions and visions are not to prevent, but they are to prepare you for what is to come, not to prevent anything. I learned that the hard way when one of my students died. Not one of my adult students, but one of my cheerleader students, one of my athletes. I had a vision of her mother looking over her, but in my vision, I could not quite recognize who it was. And then 2 days later, she died. And then I remembered, oh my gosh, this was her and this was her. And I asked my ancestors, I said, ancestors, why did you all not let me recognize this face so that I could have stopped this? And they laughed at me and they said, literally, my baby, literally, it was to prepare you. It was her time. It was to prepare you, not for you to be preventing anything. You're not Captain Save-A-Hole. And it's just a reality of it. So that is a very real thing. A lot of people think and that's like, with some of these things. Okay, you're gonna have an unfavorable week. This is to prepare you. It's like if I tell you that your head is gonna fall off of your shoulders. Your head is still gonna fall off your shoulders. Now, have you prepared pillows, cushions, duvets, etc. around so when your head falls off, it falls on a soft surface? Or did you just go, oh, well, I'm just going to make sure I wear a tie and a neck brace and keep my head on? It's not going to matter. Your head's still going to fall off. If I tell you that it's going to rain, it's going to rain. Whether you decide to get an umbrella or not for that day is on you. So, yeah. But yeah, so there is that. Um, and honestly, I don't know if I told y'all back in November, the 4 deaths of my family. The first one was of my aunt. She passed. I told y'all about that. The second one, um, and all of these will be individuals from or within my family. Two of those deaths, one death is happening. Well, I have to be honest. Part of that is Parker, my dog, who I don't know if I told y'all last time, but the cancer has metastasized. It has spread. Um, but if you want to donate, you're more than welcome to. Once the server is back up. But I told my vets, I said the cancer has spread. The chemo isn't working. And they said, "Oh no, the blood work looks fine." I said, "Oh yes, it has." "No, we don't see anything here." "Okay, baby, I'm telling you, I know what I know." Well, the last time we had to do the big test, which was what, 2 weeks ago, um, literally having to be on that road for what, 36 hours, I think, total, over the course of 3 days. They came back and said, yes, it has metastasized, it wasn't working, and all of these things. And so now he's on a different type of chemotherapy and taking different forms of medicines. Um, and so, with that being said, all of those deaths are also coming to pass, and is what it is. Is there is no, but I also know partly why the deaths around me are happening, particularly in my family. And that has everything directly to do with me, and something that I am not doing, which I have to start doing. And I will let y'all in on that when the time comes. But anyways, part of that, I will say part of that is me moving. I will have to move from my physical location. And we just got this space 2 years ago. So, anyways, my babies, y'all have a wonderful and blessed evening. Thank y'all so much for sticking around for story time. Take care, be good. We'll speak soon enough. I'll be on too. Until next time.